Robert F. Kennedy Jr. just gave a blistering speech in which he announced not only that he was backing Donald Trump for the presidency and taking his name off the ballot in 10 crucial swing states, but it was a complete denunciation of a trend in our society that we've been talking about at the website for many years. And of course, we're not the only ones to talk about it, which is the capture of institution, the creeping in totalitarianism that has been taking place through lawfare and through deplatforming people and through internet censorship driven by the Democrat Party. And it really was a watershed moment potentially in how people look at what is happening in our politics and the reality that a lot of us have come to, that there is such a deep corruption that it is almost impossible to have a fair election anymore. And that is what he was talking about, how things are manipulated. Social media is censored. He is subject to lawfare, just like Donald Trump has been subject to endless lawfare. And there is a loss of faith in the system. So I think that what he was pointing out is something we've been talking about, but now it's out front coming from somebody who really can't be called right wing or whatever. So this was really sounding the alarm. This was really ripping the mask off the face of our political process. And this was really taking to task the people who are slowly but surely destroying our democracy. And they're doing it in the name of what they claim is to preserve democracy. But we know that's not true. So I don't know what difference this will make in the election, but at least the issue is out there. And if you want to know how corrupt the media is, I spot checked the press coverage at the mainstream outlets before I recorded this. None of them are really talking about the substance of what he said. None of them are talking about how the process in the Democrat Party and primaries was manipulated. And none of them are talking about that. They're all talking about the attacks on him, which have already been launched by family members and others. So this is a wake-up call. If we meet the task, that would be great. I'm not convinced it will happen, but nobody can now say they are unaware of the deep corruption in our society, which is being caused by the totalitarian urges of the people who have forced Robert Kennedy Jr. out of the Democratic Party.